Hello and welcome to this webinar presented by Somerford Associates. Today we're going to talk about Cisco XDR, Extended Detection and Response. So I'm the host, my name's Andy Malloy, as you can see, and I'm a technical consultant at Somerford Associates. So before we get started, let's have a little talk about Somerford Associates and who we are. Somerford leverages strategic partnerships with industry leaders to deliver seamless interoperability. Our expertise spans data security, cloud migration, and more, backed by elite partner status for complete project delivery. We excel in complex, large-scale projects for diverse clients, supported by our dedicated security-cleared team. Our project managers, skilled in both Prince2 and Agile, ensure efficiency and on-time delivery. In short, Somerford delivers secure, integrated solutions, and we do it at pace. On the screen are Somerford's current partnerships, spanning a broad range of solutions and market-leading technologies. Our partner statuses enables us to provide full delivery, design, implementation, and support. Somerford supports high-trust customers across government, defence, finance, and critical infrastructure. They rely on us for secure, compliant solutions in complex environments. So now we have a better understanding of who Somerford Associates are, let's talk about Cisco XDR. Cisco XDR is a cloud-based extended detection and response solution that helps security teams detect, prioritize, and respond to threats across multiple security layers. It does this by combining data and telemetry from various sources, including endpoints, networks, email, cloud workloads, and more, to provide a unified view of the security posture. Cisco XDR uses AI and machine learning to correlate detections, reduce alert fatigue, and align security risk with business risk, ultimately improving security operations. Cisco XDR confidently tackles the most pressing security challenges by combining simplicity through technology integration with the visibility to accelerate time to detect and investigate threats, and the efficiency to accelerate the time to remediate and automate workflows. Here we can see the value of getting XDR right. 90% of XDR users have seen a reduction of analyst effort per incident, resulting in higher performance. 90% have seen an increase in security ops efficiency, resulting in faster response. 85% have seen a reduction of attack dwell times, providing better security, and 50% decreased risk and cost of breach data, improving that bottom line. Okay, so let's have a look at the platform itself in a bit of a demo. So when you first come to XDR, you'll be brought to this control center, and the first thing it will show you is the dashboards. So you can have multiple dashboards on here, pretty much as many as you want. It's customizable, and you can customize your dashboards to show you whatever information you want in your panels. You can see you can customize these dashboards as much as you want there in terms of what integrations you want to pull in. So whichever integrations you've got set up in your XDR instance, you can show those in any way you wish to see whichever information you decide is relevant to you and your organization on this dashboard. Another option that you've got here from the Control Center tab is the MITRE coverage map. So what you have here is a really handy heat map, essentially, if you will, of various different tactics, techniques, etc., TTPs from the MITRE ATT&CK database, and you can see how they are affecting whichever products you have, products and integrations and endpoints you have in your enterprise, and how they are affecting you. And you can click on these to get further details about those particular vulnerabilities as you wish. So moving down the menu on the left-hand side here, we'll go to incidents. So this is really where you're going to get a lot of value from XDR. So you're going to see here some multi-source incidents that are presented in a single view. And this is on here you'll focus on the most critical instance, and they are prioritized by business impact and asset value. So XDR accelerates attack confirmation by automatically creating an incident through the correlation of multi-source alerts over time, revealing the bigger picture of a multi-stage attack. So let's go ahead and click on one of these here. Let's take this one here. And you'll see this opens this panel on the right-hand side. So this is part of what we call progressive disclosure in Cisco XDR. So you don't get all the information at once to overwhelm you as an analyst. You will see that you get bits of information, and the deeper you dive, the more you click, the more information you can get to. So we can see here, as I mentioned, we've got the panel on the right, and you'll see that incidents are connected with the MITRE tactics and techniques, so you can map out the attack chain. So you can see here the highlighted items, the bold items are all the tactics and techniques that this incident is hitting on in the MITRE ATT&CK platform. And you can see that the priority score is correlated by taking your detection risk as determined by XDR and timesing that by the asset value at risk. Now that asset value is configured by you and your organization. You obviously need to determine which assets are of a higher value to others. 10 is the highest. So you can see here that this is a top priority 1000 score incident. And as you can see, as we scroll down, the sources for this incident, the sources are coming from various different items here. So you've got your Cisco Secure Endpoint, XDR Endpoint and Network, and your Cisco Secure Network Analytics have all been pulling sources in here to make up this incident. The AI generated summary here. So XDR itself has generated this summary to tell you what has happened. There's also a AI generated description, which gives you a bit more detailed information about that incident, what's happened, and to what and why and where. And it will also show you the assets that have been affected or involved in this incident. So you can see that there are, all the devices here, the users that have been affected or involved. So as I mentioned before, with this progressive disclosure, you can walk through incidents step by step. And as I said, it reveals the relevant data as needed without overwhelming the analyst with all the information at once. So if I go ahead and click on the View Incident Detail button at the bottom, this opens up another screen. Here again, you can see some of the similar details that we saw in the previous panel. So you've still got your MITRE ATT&CK elements there. Got the description here that again has been generated by AI, and this gives you a really handy kind of spider diagram of everything that's been involved with this. So you can see there's a couple of IP addresses there, and you can see the users, etc., that are involved, and the processes that have happened in this incident. Again, there's a bit more detail here talking about the assets involved, whether those are devices or users. Some of the observabilities here, some of the items. Obviously, there's 77 in this one, so it's not going to show you all of them there, but that's the top active ones. You can drill down and view them all if you wish to. You've also then got your indicators here showing you the sources. Again, this is more talking about the sources of the integrations that have brought in the observables to create this incident. So that's the overview of an incident. We can then go back up here. We can click on the detection tab. And this here now is showing you all of the individual events that XDR has brought together to create this into an incident. So you can see, obviously, you've got your date and time of the time that an event was first seen, the severity of that if known, the source of that event, what indicators have made XDR think that this is going to be an issue, the observables connected with each one, and again the assets involved with each event there. So here we are looking at the response tab, and you can see here the different elements for a playbook for responding to this incident. We're in the identification section of this playbook here, and you can see there are various different steps you can take to confirm this incident, etc. Now all of these items here, they're all populated by AI, pre-populated, or you can generate AI notes, or you can add a note that you can type in yourself if you wish to. And you can go ahead and take these different actions. So you could confirm the incident here, execute that, and that will follow through the automatic predefined playbook, etc. You can then go on to containment and follow through all the relevant steps that you would require to do to contain this incident over your architecture. Once you're happy that you've executed all of these steps and that you're in a good position, you can move on to the eradication stage. Again, you follow this playbook through, generate your notes, and you can take each step accordingly. And once you're happy with the eradication, you will move on to the recovery. And much the same as the other tabs there, you've got all the steps that you would need to carry out in order to recover from this incident. That all generates and populates a work log, which again is all populated through a combination of the AI generated notes and also any notes that you might have added in there yourself. So quite a few pages here on this one. And at the end of an incident, you can generate a report, an incident report, and this will go ahead using AI. It will take a combination of everything that you've done through this incident to generate that report, so you can share that with whoever you might need to. Once it's finished, you can then go ahead and download that incident report and email that off to wherever you need it to go. Another fantastic thing with XDR is the intelligence piece. So if we go ahead and click on the intelligence tab there, so what you're getting here is all the latest threat intelligence information from Cisco Talos, which is the Cisco's in-house threat intelligence team, 500 plus personnel in that team, providing world-class threat intelligence there. You can take this information and obviously it's all displayed here in whichever way you want it to be, in whichever format of priority. You can also add in here any third-party intelligence feeds you might have or you might want to include to give yourself that bigger and more informed picture. So again, XDR provides enhanced detections for its use of public and private sources of intelligence to achieve better threat identification. And as I said, you can create and customize your intelligence feeds based on your needs. Again, very similar layout to the other tabs. You've got your judgments here, indicators showing you your producer there, etc. Any events linked to these intelligence items. And this shows you the different intelligence feeds that are coming into this example of XDR. So from here, let's have a look at the integrations that you can get into XDR. Now, if I go to the administration tab, click on integrations. So this gives you a really good overview of the integrations that you can bring into XDR. So obviously you can get all of the Cisco, any product from the Cisco security offering, you can integrate pretty easily into XDR. As you can see, if you're not already a customer of that product, you can start a free trial and learn how to integrate that in and see how that works for you. So you can see here there's quite an array of items here. And those are just the Cisco ones. So if we go ahead and take a look at the third-party items, there are, again, a vast array of different security tools, third-party tools that you can bring in. So you've got Elastic Cloud, for example, CrowdStrike. You know, a lot of the big hitters here, they've all been brought in to allow you to bring that that unified view of your entire security stack on the one product in XDR. So I think that wraps up the a brief demo. So let's go and have a look at some closing slides and wrap up this webinar. So where would we go for more information about XDR? As you can see, there's a link there that will take you to some training on the Cisco website. Please do have a look at that and have a go yourself. And if you have any further questions about XDR or Somerford Associates, please do get in touch with us via our website, and we'll look forward to getting back to you as soon as possible. We have a further series that we're running as a webinar series, which is talking about Splunk. So if you're interested in Splunk as well, go ahead and have a look at that on our website. Thank you very much for your time today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.